Finally speaking up, Melody Shari is revealing shocking information. How did we even get here? Martell Holt, the man she once called her husband, is accused of helping her get fired from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's investigate. You've undoubtedly heard of Love and Marriage Huntsville if you've been watching reality TV. It's a popular show that explores the lives of prosperous Black professionals in Huntsville, Alabama, juggling their relationships, careers, and all the drama that goes along with them. Believe me, the drama is always prominent. Melody Shari is at the center of the show. She came into the series as a fierce mother, wife, and businesswoman who appeared to have it all, from being a loyal wife to Martell Holt to operating a profitable company. Melody's strength and tenacity won her admirers over, but as they soon discovered, her idyllic life wasn't as perfect as it appeared. Let's go back to the beginning, before the shocking accusations, the scandals, and the betrayals. Melody Holt and Martell Holt were viewed as the popular power couple when Love and Marriage Huntsville first appeared. They appeared to be able to overcome anything together because they were youthful and driven. They were the epitome of Black excellence and founded the property preservation firm H&H Enterprises. Fans admired their family, their teamwork, and how they managed to balance being parents, business owners, and community leaders. However, as is frequently the case with reality TV, things weren't as ideal as they appeared. Problems were simmering behind the scenes, and soon the truth surfaced. Martell's infidelity wasn't an isolated incident, it was a pattern that eventually destroyed their marriage. This was more than just heartache for Melody, it was a betrayal that was witnessed by millions of people. Martell was unable to cope with her long-term affair, which even resulted in a child, and their breakup became a prominent plot point on the show. Their tumultuous divorce had an impact on every episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, not just on them personally. The tension between the couple became a major source of drama, and they were now at each other's throats. The group's atmosphere was altered when other cast members were forced to take sides. For Melody, it served as a painful reminder of her broken life, while for the fans, it was a train wreck they couldn't ignore. This is the point at which chaos ensues. Due to Martell's purported involvement in Melody's termination, speculation that Martell was still meddling in Melody's affairs began to circulate following their divorce. He allegedly used his power to persuade the show's producers to remove her. Fans were taken aback by this, since Melody was one of the show's breakout stars and a major factor in its popularity. So why would Martell want to undermine his children's mother? Some believe it was merely retaliation because Melody had been quite forthright about Martell's adultery, which hurt his reputation. According to some, it was about control. Perhaps he was attempting to regain control after losing the upper hand in their relationship. And there's also the idea that he simply couldn't get over his feelings of rage and bitterness over their highly public split. Martell's social media posts added to the drama. Although he hasn't explicitly stated that he was involved in Melody's termination, his posts frequently seem to allude to some unresolved resentment and occasionally even make fun of her. Fans related to Melody when he talked about loyalty and treachery at one point. Fans continue to speculate about what was actually happening behind the scenes as a result of these posts. Regarding this entire matter, fans are fairly split. Some believe Martell went too far by allegedly interfering with Melody's career, while others believe there is more to the story that is still unknown. Martell's resentment is evident. He can't bear to see Melody succeed without him, someone commented. Melody deserves better, someone else wrote. She stole the show, and now this. To find out if Martell did this, it just proves he hasn't changed at all, a third man added. Fans have been curious about Melody's thoughts on all of this for months. At last, she's voicing her opinions. Known for her poise and fortitude, Melody Shari recently made the decision to speak out about the discussions surrounding her departure from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Melody opened up in an honest interview, giving fans a better understanding of how everything works and, most importantly, her feelings about it. Melody said that although the dismissal wasn't entirely unexpected, it still felt like a significant betrayal. She revealed that there were red flags, including discussions she overheard, unexplained conflicts with producers, and even changes in the editing of specific scenes. The idea that Martell, whom she had once trusted, might have been involved in planning it was the most painful. "I've always been about speaking my truth and empowering others," she said. "It's devastating to think that someone I once shared a life with might be working against me, but I refuse to let that define who I am." Knowing that her story struck a chord with so many viewers, Melody didn't mince words when talking about the emotional toll it took on her. Her appearance on the show was not only about the drama, it was also about her demonstrating fortitude in the face of hardship, which she believes was unfairly taken from her. However, Melody used the interview to shift the topic to her future, rather than focusing only on the pain. She mentioned concentrating on her business pursuits and alluded to intriguing new initiatives that will enable her to maintain her notoriety on her own terms. "For me, this isn't the end, rather it's the start of a new chapter," she said, leaving followers curious about what comes next. She added, "For those who are wondering if I'm bitter, I'm not. I'm focused on growing and keeping my peace. For me, that is the most important thing." It's evident that Melody is resolved to move past the hurt caused by the termination and the alleged betrayal and take back her story. Of course, without the cast taking sides, no reality TV drama is complete. The cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville was unable to remain silent as word spread about Melody's termination due to the accusations made against Martell. Their responses, which have resulted in divisions and the testing of loyalties, have only fueled the flames. A few cast members came together in support of Melody, highlighting the injustice of the circumstance and lauding her strength. Even one co-star expressed her emotions. "For all of us, Mel's voice loss is a great loss because she has always been a bright spot on this show." Another cast member said, "It wouldn't surprise me if certain people had a hand in this," implying that they believed the rumors about Martell. "Some people find it unbearable to watch others succeed, however, some appeared to support Martell, or at the very least, maintained a suspiciously neutral stance." Fans saw some cast members' complete avoidance of the controversy as a tacit expression of support for Martell. Others stated that they preferred to remain out of it, but in the reality TV industry, silence frequently speaks louder than words. Individual relationships have been impacted by this circumstance, but the show as a whole has also been rocked. Longtime viewers have begun to doubt the production team's moral character and whether their choices were influenced by personal prejudices. The show won't be the same without Melody, according to some, who have even called for boycotts. In the meantime, the cast disagreement has increased the tension on screen, making it difficult for anyone to work together without the underlying animosity erupting. Although this fractured dynamic may make for interesting television for viewers, it has left the cast more divided than ever behind the scenes. Fans are left wondering what Melody Shari's future holds in light of everything that has transpired. Her exit from Love and Marriage Huntsville was certainly a setback, but it's obvious that her journey is far from over. Melody is not one to be taken lightly, and it appears that she has a lot of exciting opportunities ahead of her. Expanding her brand has been one of Melody's top priorities. She has always been outspoken about her entrepreneurial spirit, and her departure from the show may pave the way for even more ambitious business endeavors. So having had her on in the past, you will notice that my conversations always go nowhere near what they usually do, and I find her insights to be actually super insightful. Melody has already achieved success with her skincare brand Madani Skincare, which has been well received by her followers. However, she has been teasing even more products and business partnerships that are in the works. In a recent interview, she said, "I'm about making something that inspires others, something that lasts." Melody will look into new prospects in the entertainment sector in addition to her business. Whether it's a talk show, her own reality series, or even planned appearances, her devoted fan base has been urging her to take on new TV endeavors. Melody will continue to be featured in the media. Love and Marriage Huntsville helped make her a household name, and it's safe to say that her star power is still very much alive. Regarding going back to the show, that is still up in the air. Melody has made it apparent that she has no no ill will toward the show, but she has also stated that she will not put up with any atmosphere that isn't encouraging or equitable. Although it would have to be on her terms, she has made it clear that she would be willing to go back if the situation were appropriate. She declared, "I'm not going to return to a place that doesn't value my development or my journey," demonstrating that she has grown from her mistakes, but we shouldn't discount the chance that Melody will appear on another reality show. There is undoubtedly a market for strong, independent women who are willing to share their stories, and her supporters have been outspoken in their support of her. Melody has a talent for enthralling audiences, and her courage to speak her mind might make her an ideal choice for a show in which she is in charge. Melody may soon leave her mark on a new series, whether it's a new project or another network. That's about it for today. Please remember to like and subscribe if you liked this video so that you can receive all future updates. Please make sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming content.